Good evening. My name is Rob Clark. I'm a Waynesboro homeowner. I'm here to speak in favor of approving the draft permits for the Northrop Grumman facility. I want to start by saying that skepticism about industrial permits in this town is earned. We live with the legacy of it. DuPont put mercury in the South River starting in the 30s. 75 years later, we're still warning our kids not to eat the fish. General Electric left a TCE plume in the bedrock of Houghton Parkway, still being pumped and treated today. So when a defense manufacturer shows up asking to build here, I understand why people's guard goes up. That's why I actually sat down and read both documents, the full engineering analysis and the draft operating permit. And what I found is that this permit exists precisely because of what happened here before. DuPont and GE operated for decades with no permits, no limits, and no scrutiny until the damage was already in the ground. This facility is getting the opposite treatment. Every emission unit was evaluated, capped, and put in front of us. Look at what the documents actually say. The chemicals that poison this town are explicitly absent. No mercury, no TCE, or any halogenated solvent. No metal-bearing coatings. The things that will be used, paints and cleaning solvents, are applied in fully enclosed booths with filtration rated at 99%. Using high-efficiency spray guns with spent solvent recovered in closed containers instead of dumped out back. And the numbers are small. Total particulate matter is capped at about 3 tons a year. Volatile organics at under 30. Hazardous air pollutants are capped at 9.9 tons for any single compound. Limits that become federally enforceable, backed by rolling 12-month records, DEQ can inspect at any time with the authority to suspend the permit if the company misstates anything. I'd also note that Shenandoah National Park sits 4.5 kilometers away, and the National Park Service reviewed this application and raised no objection. DEQ still imposed visible emission limits of 0 and 5% because of that proximity, stricter than the standard rule. This is a $200 million investment, bringing over 300 jobs to an existing industrial park from a facility that assembles electronics. It doesn't smelt, plate, or synthesize anything. The lesson of DuPont and GE isn't that Waynesboro should never host industry again. It's that industry should never again operate here without limits and oversights. This permit is what limits and oversights look like. I ask DEQ to approve it and then enforce every word of it.
Tiffany McAllister, please.